Anyways, moving on. What are we gonna play? I think I'll do another druid. Like, Warlock. Like, that wasn't a bad deck, but like, it feels like I have like this other theory again that like I just get like some decks in the meta just don't work out for me. Doesn't matter, and that's a lot of time. A lot of times that's like the best class. Like the best class in the meta just doesn't work for me for some reason. Rogue, like if you want to get some wins, I think like Rogue is the best pick. I want to try out another Druid and see if we can get some decent cards.
I am a caretaker of the wild.
Even though I feel like Druid could be like another one of those classes that we get memed on. We do see the same cards on Curve for years now, I feel, in Arena, same with Legendaries. Yeah, the thing is, like, I'm talking about one specific card that it's, like, way more common than it should be and, like, way more common than, like, all the other cards right now. Personally hate it, doesn't feel like you're facing random decks. Had a 9-win Druid last night. Yeah, like, I think, like, Druid could be okay. We got like a pretty poopy deck yesterday, and we got like shit-faced a lot of the games, and we still managed to pull off like 4 wins. Can they like remove Penfinger from Arena? I'm getting triggered with Heart Arena not being able to find it. Ooh, Primordial should be nutty. I don't know if you're gonna get like any spells, but I'll take it over one maker. Damn, these both are pretty good. Dreaming Drake is also kind of dumb, especially with this guy. Whoa, okay, these are some better cards. What do you have in that deck? QB, Fizzy, Proto, Cenarian, Druid of the Plains. 3 Pertusk wasn't something special? Really? What would you consider special? 2 Scorpids, Initiate, Basilisk, Hog Rancher, Lunar Eclipse, 2 Peons, good curve, crazy good late game. What? Seems a pretty fine deck. Take a claw machine right over these things. Germination is amazing. I don't want to build these kind of decks. I feel like you can get them now, but like these are the boring druids fixes he's talking about. Prioritize Rush quite a bit. Yeah. I mean, Rush is good in every deck, but yeah, I get your point. It's definitely important to have more in Druid. I think you passed the 4th Tusk. Yeah, the fans guided you, I guess. Small buff is good sometimes. We have a Scribe, but I feel like some draw is also kind of important because like you run out of shit in Druid. Don't particularly have 2 drops right now. Rush is the only removal you have in Druid. I feel like I don't get like too much spells these days. Like I feel I rely mostly on Rush anyway. Like there's like a few classes that give me some spells, but I feel like I rely mostly on the Rush minions anyway. I'm 500 at the moment with Hunter and annoying every game, even when winning. Feel like when you have to grind down your opponent's hand at the moment. Don't quite have that experience. It's very trade minion heavy. Does playing well has payoff in Arena? I mean, like, you're gonna win more if you play well, right? Like, if you play shit, obviously you're gonna lose more. Like, there's a lot of more factors that matter, but, like, you still have to play well. Like, if I don't play well, like, I think I'm playing decently well, and, like, I'm getting, like, 5-win average, right? Like, over the last, like, 2 days, we got, like, better average. But let's see how that keeps going, right? But like I think I'm playing fairly well, and like your deck matters, your opponent matters. Like these are things that a lot of like streamers just ignore. Like most people just see the end results. Like most people that like watch a stream see, oh, he got like 5 wins or 7 wins or 10 wins. Like you can play perfectly and go 1-3. Or you can play like trash and you can get like 10 wins. Like what you face actually matters a shit ton. Like your opponents actually matter a shit ton. So I think that's like a big factor right now, that like I'm not getting a particularly high averages. Like I don't face bad opponents. Like there's literally not a single opponent that plays like bad right now, or like even like below average. I barely see misplays. I barely see bad cards, which matters a shit ton. Like I'm not drafting the most like standard decks. I'm not drafting the most like safe decks. So I'm not like thinking every one of my turns right to the last second. But I think I'm playing like decently well. I think I'm playing better than like a lot of the streamers I'm watching, and I get like 2 scores down upon like their averages. So I don't know. It has to be a factor too, right? Like again, right? Like your deck matters, your opponents matter. Take a Soul Recluse here. Yesterday we had it with Germination, so how good it is. Hope we get like more than like one spell that works with it this time. We have like better minion quality than yesterday. I have a Druid with 2 Venomous Scorpions and Nature Studies. I have had multiple times when I get offered 3 spells and I don't want any of them. I don't know. I still want Germination. I still want the ramp. I still want. I haven't drafted what's his name, the big spell also. I want that also in a deck. I think we take a Scorpion. This is like a decent spell. I like this over the 3-mana Twin spell kinda. But again, like other than the Scribe, I don't think we're gonna be that kind of deck, so I like the Scorpion. I like Tons into it. Yeah. I mean, we have this card already, so Tons are good. Take the One Maker here. Studies is really good. Mark of the Waters is really good. Okay, I need to find some more 4-drops. I like Arborist also. This draft is giving us a lot of good cards. I'm doing some sketchy decisions in this draft for sure. We could have had like a boring good deck, but I like having some fun cards. We picked the Vendor, we have the Primordial Protector, so I don't think we need the Arborist that much. I feel like this is a silly card. Making it like 1 mana with this guy, it's gonna be like even easier to corrupt it. I want some removal. Do we take it over Scribe? I think we do. We have Claw Machine, we have Scribe. We don't really have a lot of bodies still, so maybe we still take Scribe. Carvings feels good, it gives you initiative and works with token. Yeah, like we're not really going for the tokens, so it's more like, do we want the initiative or do we want Scribe? Right now, we have a Scorpion and we have a Claw Machine, so we're not like that bad on the initiative. Okay, let's take it. Ooh, 2 of these guys, okay. It's looking interesting. The first taunt minion you play each turn costs 2 less, so that should be stacking, right? We can take this to curb the Drakes. I don't like it, but I don't think I like this buff too much also. As you saw with Hubie's deck, you can't have too much rush. Yeah, exactly. just a bunch of elephants. Just a bunch of elephants. Think I will actually take the shitty 4 here. I don't feel this is gonna be good in my deck. Why is it 1-3? I have like no idea. It's like such a weird card. Why not 2-2? Because like that would be super generic. I don't know. They like to be hipster and like it's to think it's a new card, I guess. Shit, Blossom. I liked what's his name. I liked like even what's his name. I don't feel like you get late game nowadays for the ramp. I like this, right? I liked Wild Growth for 3 mana. I was picking it, but I feel like we just don't get offered much late game nowadays. Hipster, yeah. Can just take the Sky Talon, probably Egg again. Maybe I just have to go for this like boring druids. But even like the yesterday Like, people are just, like, we didn't win, like, yesterday's deck had, like, what's his name, 2 acorn bears and, like, some small stuff, right, and a good curve and stuff, and people are, like, out curving me. That's, like, I don't like the token strategy, because, like, it really requires your opponent to play, like, generic shit and, like, play slowly, and my opponents are not playing slowly. Everyone has, like, a really good curve, and, like, they just wipe my tokens. So that's why I really don't like the token strategy. Resizing pouch is basically draconic studies for Druid and Hunter. Yeah, if you keep it for turn 10, right? We can still try the ramp. Don't have like much to do on 3. We have some 6s. We have some draw. Let's give it a try. I don't think the Taiwan is that insane. Whoa, we got the card, PogChamp. We got the silly card. Whoa, and we got the other silly card. Like the that's another thing I don't like in this meta. Like just like draft disparity, right? Like from draft to draft, you can go like this is like 90% like premium cards. Like and the Warlock was like 90% like shit cards, right? We got like 2 Abyssos in the end and like some good stuff, but like most of the deck was kind of poopy. More silly cards. I just ate 2 sandwiches. I'm still hungry. I think I'll take a Yeti again just to curb the Drakes. I feel like that's gonna be kind of important in this draft. Iron Bark was kind of good with like Proto Drakes and stuff, but I don't feel like I get much of those offered. There's that resizing pouch we are talking about. There's that Proto Drake we are talking about. Do we go for Basilisk? I think we're okay on turn 3. We have some good 2s. We can just play a Drake, even though I don't think I'm gonna play a Drake too much on turn 3. We have a Scorpion, we have a Jade Blossom. Like, if we find like some more ramp, we have like the late game too now. Like, it's all like insane, right? I want that's like something else I want in drafts, like a little bit of like balance, right? Like you don't want every draft to be the same, but like from draft to draft, like you go from like pure garbage, you go to like pure insane cards. It's like such a disparity, right? 3 mana poison that doesn't discover spell. I know, right? Such shit card. Yeah, let's go more ramp. More Jades, I guess. Mistress could be fine also, right? I don't have a 5-drop also, but we have some Jades, but yeah, I don't think so, right? I think we just get the 5 here. Jade memes, yeah. It's a pretty good 5. Ooh, this card is kind of busted also. Initiate is also insane. We found I'm fine playing Blossoms on 3, and we found a Scorpion. Our turn 3 is still not insane. Mark, what do we have? Not that much actually for taunts. It's only the Drakes, right? Yeah. I like this card a lot, but like we kind of don't have taunts. Razorman and Germination, yeah, I like what's his name, the Big Dumb Ogre and Germination. I've done that sometime. Like, look at this draft, dude. Like, look at this draft. Like, we go from last draft into this draft. Like, it's so silly. Our Bastard is kind of dumb. We have 2 ramps for it. Twilight Runner is also dumb. This is a taunt, but you can't like just skip them cards. Okay, I'll take a smug. So this is gonna be what with this guy. It's gonna be 4 mana, so you can do like this guy and it doesn't die. You can get this for 4. Tick deck, yeah, but like it's not as expensive as the last one, right? And like the early game is like damn good, and you have ramp. And Fixie calls Druid boring. How dare you? How dare you call Druid boring? Probably a Hothead, right, over an Ogre. I like Ogre with, as I said, with Germination, but like Hothead is also pretty solid with Germination. This is boring, really. I don't know. This seems pretty poke for me. I mean, it's a lot of dumb neutral cards, I guess. This is neutral. This is neutral. Like we have a Hydra, neutral, neutral. This is kind of meh. Neutral, neutral. There's like still some interesting Druid cards. You don't play Poly either. Gonna have apple. Good, don't judge. Apples are fine. Like, damn, this card quality. Do I want the Skystalker or do we take the Medic? I think I'll actually take a Medic here. After like 2 Claw Machines and a Scribe and a Carving and a Senior, I think we just take a Medic. Just in case. We don't really have like 5s to corrupt it, but like we might need a heal here and there. Okay, Bruiser. Bruiser is interesting with 2 Battle Guards. Usually I would take Crusader here, it's the better 5-drop, but Bruiser lets you, like, saves you in some situations. Like, if we're gonna have, like, Blossoms on 3, we might need a Bruiser, right? Like, we're gonna get a little bit behind, then we drop a taunt, and we want some taunts with these guys still. Gonna have to play the long game with this deck. I feel like most of my games go the long game. Like I don't like the short games are when I get wiped. Like I usually, even if I have like the most like nuts opener, the most like nuts curve, like my opponents find like answer and an answer and an answer and an answer. So yeah. Don't even think about coming back from behind as Druid. Take the proactive cards. I mean, what are the proactive cards? It's like this is like the ramp. I think is how you come back, right? Like you kind of give them the advantage, but then like you start dropping like the Marsh Hydras and the Claw Machines and the Proto Drakes and stuff. So that's my Druid plan. 69 smiley face. Okay, I like this draft. I don't think even the Warlock was that bad. Like the first part was pretty shit, and like early game was pretty crappy. And we got faced with 3 aggressive decks in a row, going second. So I don't think even the Warlock was that bad. Like we kind of got memed on, and we got like pretty bad RNG in those games too. What are the proactive cards? That's exactly my point. Yeah. Keep the Doom card, throw the rest. Look for some ramp potentially. This deck is insane, I agree. It's really busted. It's quite busted in my opinion. Enemies of nature, beware. 3 coin 5s probably. We might do like Germination on the Twilight Runner. Don't you just love it when they have the answer before you play the card? Probably another Carvings. Wild Gold on 4 seems a bit slow. If it was Overgrowth, I would take it, I think. Missing some Druid of the Plains, yeah. So I think I'll play the Twilight Runner. I don't know if I want like all this card draw, but I corrupt this thing and this feels a bit weird into the 3-6. This is what I mean, right? Like every one of my opponent has a good freaking curve, so every game is that much harder. Like none of my opponents plays a bad card. None of my opponents has a bad turn. This is a bit weird. on this board. I think I'll still play the Raider. I was going to start stream, but there are 10 other arena streamers right now. Might start looking at another time slot. Yeah, I feel like this time slot is pretty full. Okay. So we can do this and hero power. We can also just drop this. We can also do germination on that thing before it attacks. I feel like germination is pretty decent. We don't really need the cards from this thing right now, right? And it has a taunt too. Right. Worst target on the board. Worst target on the board. Imagine getting good RNG, chat. Imagine actually getting good RNG. The red beer time slot is pretty empty for arena. Yeah, in the mornings in EU time. Must be nice to have the perfect answer again. I think we just summon some 2/2s for now. Like Rancor or some shit is probably fine. I'm gonna get wrecked by that AoE card, but that's kinda slow. We have Alabastar next turn. 3, 5, 6, 7. Still should be fine. Next time we can do a Drake and Medic or just drop Alabastar. More premium cards. More premium cards. Poopy Warlock. I don't think it was even that poopy. We got a bit memed going second 3 times versus 2 Demon Hunters and a Rogue. Okay. I think I'll drop the Alabastar now. Don't think we super need to react this turn. I can do this, and a hero power. It's kind of good for board, and we have like some reactive shit. Maybe that's just better.
You don't pick the ones.
Alabastar dies to like 1 damage on the board, right? I don't think that's particularly good play. See, Fixie, we came back. We came back. You just have to play a 3 mana 5/6. You just have to play a 3 mana 5/6.
May I have this dance?
What have they done to me?
I think I'll drop the bastard now. Like, it dies on board, but this is kind of fucking annoying. Not much I can do with the medic. I can do medic and this and play a 3-drop. 3 mana 5/6 is nothing these days. I mean, yeah, it's nothing when your opponent has like 2-drop into War Axe, into premium 4-drop, into premium card, into premium card, into removal. Have the removal. We can still play this value game, I feel. So take it a bit slow. Hope we find like a good trick here.
Time waits for no one.
This will make the pain
Can still play this a bit slower. Warrior, I don't expect that like it's gonna be lacking in the late game. We still have Marsh Hydra and Portal Drake incoming. Boom. He had to burn 2 cards and a weapon charge to handle the 3 mana 5/6. Yeah, and he handled it, right? Like he was totally behind on board and he got like quite a bit ahead on board, so like do you think like that's bad for him? Like he just got 3 cards out of this card and board control. Like he was on an empty board, right? Versus a 5/6 and a 2/2, and then he ended up with a 4/4 up on board, like still with a weapon and like a 3-drop that can like wipe my board for the next few turns. Couldn't deal with the 3/4, I guess. Disconnected. Kinda didn't feel like he left at that point. But look at that hand. You haven't seen my last Warriors. Like he's probably just matching that hand. I think he made the right play, just saying the Drake put him further behind in the value game. I mean, like it's a 3 mana 5/6, right? We taunt. Like you shouldn't be able to just like clear it easily. Taran BG. We have the Wombo combo, so like we just keep these 3 cards, we play this on turn 7, we double copy it, easy win. Also I feel like I'm facing a lot of like Bulgarian players and like Russian players, which I don't think it's like super common. For like even for other people I watch like playing on the EU, even though like I don't know if there's like too many people playing on EU that I watch. Premium 1-drop. Premium 1-drop. The Bulgarian server is real. I don't know, like I feel like there might be some like matchmaking based on I really don't want to play this, but I really don't want to get like smashed in the face. I feel like there might be some like regional matchmaking or something. I don't know. Like see, like every game, right? Like just look at games. Like I'm mentioning it a lot, but like just keep an eye, right? Like premium 1-drop into like 2 good 3-drops. Like at least they're not like Scorpids, but like that's still a premium curve. And this is like every game. Like not a single guy like misses a turn. Like whether we're going like first or second, like our opponent always has a premium curve. Like every game is a game. Opponent is Bulgarian or plays Battlegrounds? Yeah, could be a Battleground player. I guess we just give him this. Technically we can go there. If we go there... Yeah, that should be better, right? Just kill that, play this. Terran means something like tank hero. Ah, Terran, yeah. Terran. Perfect curve so far. Ooh, floated 1 mana, PogChamp. Floated 1 mana, PogChamp. Can drop just a 6-drop here. Can do Scorpion hero power, keep the board clear. 3-4. Feel like they're about the same, so probably just play the sword card. Can play this to play around the what's named the poison guy. We drop stats, yeah, so with the scheme. This is giving me what? Runic carvings, that's pretty decent.
What to do?
So might as well play it safe. We have like claw machines.
Enemies of nature, beware!
You have claw machines, might as well play it somewhat safe. This is gonna be pretty good turn 8. Like from 1 to 6, right? From 1 to 6, he's voted like 1 mana, just playing like premium cards. Okay, that's decent. I don't think I'll trade that. Have a pretty good next turn. Even though we can, if he has like some awkward taunt, but like this should be good enough with like runic carvings, as long as we don't draw the carvings next turn.
Lightning strikes twice.
That is scary. That is scary, but I don't think I want a claw machine it, right? Let's see what we get here. From 1 to 7. Keeps getting the perfect curves. I think I'll trade that now. With the carvings next turn, we can do carvings and initiate, and we're still gonna have mana for claw machine next turn. Like this should not be normal, but this happens like every one of my games. Like this happens like every one of my games. From 1 to 8, right? Like I keep saying it, right? Like I don't know if you notice me keep saying it, but like just from 1 to 7, he hasn't had like a bad turn. He hasn't had like a mediocre turn, right? It's just like premium shit. I like trading kin with 3s versus the 5-4 there. I wanna keep the 2-2s for like the claw machine. Like this dies to a dagger, right? But I don't know. Like I feel like the health on this doesn't matter too much. Like we don't really have like any white board buffs, right? But like he doesn't know that. We can like steal RNG something potentially from like a Scorpit.
Efficient is sufficient.
From 1 to 9, 1 mana floated. Like that wasn't a good turn. That's like his first bad turn. And he still he RNG'd like one of the best 2-drops in there, right? He still RNG'd one of the best 2-drops in there. Can do just 5 and 3. Claw machine doesn't seem amazing. We can start with the Scorpit, see what we find. Kinda wanna drop a taunt.
What to do?
Maybe taunt is fine. Taunt hero power, kill that, kill that. It's a bit slow turn, but next turn we should be a good turn for us.
We'll be fine. Enemies of nature, beware!
Trespasser be gone.
Discover swipe kappa. Yeah. Discover swipe smiley face.
I did.
Like you just like sometimes you have to weather the storm, right? Sometimes you just have to weather the storm, but like the storm was quite big there. From like 1 to 8, like perfect curve with like premium minions. Like I know the power level is pretty high in this meta, but I still feel like every second deck I draft has like a bunch of like poopy cards in there. So, and like just even having like this kind of deck doesn't guarantee that you're gonna get a lot of wins. Like you still, like every game is still like a struggle.
I will fight with honor. Cenarius, guide me to victory.
Try coining this. We can play this for 1 on turn 2. I wanna get it corrupted. I want like germination, but like if we keep germination, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to corrupt it. I think if I manage to get a 5/6, we should be fine. Now I don't know if I coin it. Let's see what he does on 1.
Well met.
He doesn't do anything. We have a 1 maker. Yeah, I don't think I want to coin it.
Reporting for duty.
Please, no hand of kick Dow, please. No hand of a Dow and we just win the game. I could try to snipe deck with my hunter, but I'm too lazy to click on stuff to start Hearthstone.
That's not right.
We can coin this also and get a Drake. What are you doing next turn? Don't think I want to use the coin here.
You don't pick the wands.
Damn, if he had like 1 more, and like I might like still want to do that. Do we still want to do that? It still dies to kings, right? So I don't think it matters that much. Plays around consecration a little bit, but I still don't think it's worth the coin. 1 mana 5/6, guess that's okay. Yeah, it's playable. It's playable. It's playable. Like he has the answer, right? Like there's like the 1 card, but he has it. There's the 1 card that he needs, but he has it, right? Like that's my server. Like even if you do like the most broken things, like they're gonna have the answer. They're gonna have the premium 3-drop, and they're gonna have the kings, right? Like this is just my meta. Oh. So I guess we just Scorp it then. I don't think I want a light man, just a pouch, I guess. Do we coin hero power into double kill it, or do we just bump 1 and wait him like bump in there? What are we doing next turn? I think I want to keep this around, so I think I'll just bump. And wait him like trade there if he wants.
The wand picks you.
Can also use the buff and like double trade, but that seems kind of shitty too. Can coin 6s, and I have like the scribe for the lotus. Do we want a lotus? I don't think so. With scribe incoming.
Let me work my magic.
Perfect curve again. I guess these guys skipped like turn 3, right? But like, sure. Oof. Oh baby. Oh baby. So we can play this and coin this out. This one, it's not gonna be cheap. Can play this. Can also just coin a scribe here and ignore this for 1 more turn. He has a fish boy. I'm corrupting this. He doesn't seem like in a rush to kill this. This thing is gonna be cheap next turn also. We can do this also next turn. Not playing a tone 3 we feel scrap this turn, but our hand is kinda weird.
We'll be fine. It wasn't that big.
Like 1 mana off every fucking turn. So we want to do this. What else do we do? Medic. Medic just double trade. Medic and this. Okay, medic. And this. We double trade. And then we Lotus. And we get farmed by Consecration. We'll get farmed by Libram or something. 4 and 1. Yeah, I think I want this. Have the claw machine, getting close to this. We have this. Another one. Another one. Plays around Shivara. Yeah. Looks like Shivara is too uncommon.
Reporting for duty. Enemies of nature, beware!
There's like no damage in Druid. I feel like that's kind of shitty. Like there's no Savage Roar, there's no Swipe, there's no Starfire, there's like nothing, right? Like you just can't like discover any damage. Mistweeter with Pouch, yeah, I don't know if you can get like a card that actually gives you the lethal. I'm not sure there is a card there. There is, yeah, I guess there's some buffs, right? Yeah, there's some buffs. Like, but there's just like no direct damage. I guess we had board, so I guess it was like somewhat likely. But then like it required me to be thinking. I didn't think we super need to think through that game from that position. Thinking I do it. You have to save some brain cells. Like I'm already troubled enough from the early game terms. Like when you get put into that situation, you're probably okay. Probably keep the Bruiser and the Jade. Don't think we keep the Proto Boy. Alabastar. Those Jade Blossoms are you working out? We are not drawing them. This is the first time we are finding them. So let's see. Let's see how it works out. Premium 1-drop again. What a surprise. What a surprise. And on the coin too. Like no one plays this in turn 1, right? Like when he is going first. They always get it on the coin. They always get it on the coin. So we can do this into this. Ooh, no coin? Coin? Another 1-drop. Coin spell. Okay, taking a shit ton of damage as usual. I think we still do that. We can do second rate hero power that thing potentially next turn. His fast Warlock, I don't think he's like even fast Warlock, like he just found his like few early game cards. Like usually that's how it works. Now he's gonna randomly tap. I guess like tap is still fine. We can play the runner. Okay. Okay. You have a claw machine next turn.
Enemies of nature, beware!
Claw machine into Hydra. Hope that's good enough.
You call that?
Perfect curve from 1 to 4. Perfect curve from 1 to 4. We don't have a taunt. We have a Marsh Hydra next turn. If I didn't have the Marsh Hydra, I would consider just dropping like a Twilight Runner and take some damage, but I don't think we need to. Like, we're ahead on the mana. Claw Machine into Marsh Hydra, into 8-drop, into Alabastar. Just remove stuff on the board. Order. 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 Kick W. Can technically drop Alabastar too, but like if he draws a 1-drop and he has a Siphon, I'm taking more damage. I don't think we need more value of the fighter, right? Oh baby. Oh baby. And I can play this guy with that also. Pog. Pog. Created by Wendy Maker. Yeah. I see. I see. Like, see, like you're going first. You have the nuts, and he keeps pushing, right? Like he keeps having cancer. He keeps playing premium shit. He keeps like removing and pushing board. Two drop is scary. Yeah, this is a really dumb card. This is a pretty silly card. Ah, he found Abyssal Enforcer. What a surprise! Like, it's so insane, dude. It's so insane. It's so freaking insane. Hero power takes 6, probably not. 6 and a 3, I guess. Like, it's so insane, right? Like, they gonna like just RNG like whatever they need. They like actually just gonna RNG whatever they need. I think we played a 5-6 still over this guy.
Enemies of nature, beware!
I think you should change servers. Yeah. Like it's so different from day to day. Like, I don't think like the games yesterday were easy. You idiot. You idiot. Just a bastard and this, I guess.
Enemies of nature, beware!
He didn't even attack, yeah. Random brain fart there. That might save us the game. Like, we are still in some trouble here. We need to find the damn taunt. That's good. That's also good for him, but for 1 mana at least I can counter it, I guess. What server is the Harvest? The one I'm playing on. The one I'm playing on usually. I don't know what it is, but it's kinda a little bit of a shit show. Exactly the card he needs. Indeed, Blossom at this mana doesn't seem too good.
You don't pick the wands.
I want to take more damage. Germination one time. Like, why am I not discovering the good shit? Like, why am I discovering Innervate and Wild Growth at 10 mana, right? Like, this is what I mean. Like, the RNG what my opponent gets and the RNG I get, it's like insanely fucking different, dude. It's insanely fucking different. Oh.
Now we're cooking.
Is it cold in the shadows?
Hero power and pass. I don't want to take extra damage and die to a fucking Fellfire. See what I mean about like Druid spell discovers? It's not just you. I mean, there's good cards. Like, there's good cards. Like, but those are like the literally the 2 worst ones. Like, it's not Druid. Like you can get the 3 damage, right? You can get the what's his name? You can get the rat. You can get as I said, you can get germination. You can get like any buff, right? Like there's like a lot of good cards. Rat is not in. There's like lunar equips. That's what I mean.
What to do?
So I don't have card draw, I don't have heal, I don't have removal, so this is what we have to deal with. Take 4, hero power and proto boy. 6 and a 2, 3 goes in there and we push 3. You have card draw? Do I have a card draw? With stealth? Yeah, not this turn, not this turn.
Enemies of nature, beware! Waits for no one.
Not this turn. Can I draw that actually? No, I can't get. Or can I get that from? I'm not sure. Ah, I get them both. Wow, okay, it's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. Pause and take 5. I want to take as little as possible. That's good. That's good for me. That's good for me. I wanna take as little as possible.
My hand is too full.
Of course, we burn the taunt. Did we use up our 3 charges of the weapon? What the fuck? Can I kill this thing somehow? Not really. Why doesn't it draw a card? Baby Rage. Just in case. Just in case.
What a tragedy! Better write this down.
Swarrock sure is helping. Like, you see how he suddenly starts like drawing like shit cards when I have this? Like, he has the perfect card, like the perfect curve, and he has like the perfect like discover site and shit. And suddenly, when I start like finding his cards, like he starts drawing like a shitty 2-drop, a shitty 1-drop, like a shitty 3-drop. Sure, bud. Ooh. Keltas. Don't think we can do much with Keltas. Oh, bastard. Oh, bastard doing work. Oh, bastard doing some work there. That Warlock beat 3 opponents? Yeah, he had a really good curve, he discovered the Abyssal, he was pretty good at the game. I don't think that was a bad Warlock deck. I don't know, like, that's the thing, I can't like just judge decks, because I don't see them all. Like, I see the first 10 turns, and that's usually pretty busted. When like I ticket us like 5 cards out of their deck, and like I burn like 5 shit cards. So you can't say that deck is busted just because he drew like that perfect curve, right? That's why I don't get it. That's why I don't get what is happening. It's a bit. I don't understand. He will beat opponents if he stops playing that Shivara. Yeah, that was a big misplay. I mean, Shivara was fine, right? He just had to trade there. Like he kind of lost the game because of he didn't trade. Like 1-drop, like everyone has a 1-drop, right? I don't think 1-drops are too common in this game, but like everyone just has a 1-drop on 1. Like this is our 5th game, and at least like 4 of our opponents started with a good 1-drop, right? Like they're not like playing a shit 1-drop or something. It's always a good fucking 1-drop. How does everyone have a 1-drop on 1? No, he's gonna get the 2 damage wacky. I think we can chill, play this next turn. Not a lot of damage. I really want to drop this, but it feels like it's super likely that it just dies. Are we okay with just dying? We can coin 4 into the Drake, so I think we're probably fine. Like, I can coin this, but that seems like a bit of a shite play when I can play it as a 5/6. It's greedy, right? But if he uses like a 2 damage wacky on this, it's probably fine for us. That's the wacky. Always 2 damage wacky. Just RNG things, right? It's not like there's like other wackies in the game. It's not like you can get like an evolve wacky there, right? Like he would probably get like some premium 3-drop rush out of it. So I guess I'll keep my coin and just play this. Average priest curves. Like every priest we faced is a perfect tempo priest, right? And they still have them late game. Like they're not like aggro priest or something. They just have like the silly early game every time. Couldn't you heal me, bruh? Is there like a spell that he wants to get there that's particularly good? I don't think so.
So an orc walks into an inn.
Okay, twist is not a 4/7. A twist, it's not a 4/7. Now he gets Hysteria and he just like bam kills this, and I'm gonna like just throw everything. I'm just gonna throw everything. He had to Shivara Druid with Baron Geddon 12 wins. Shivara is a pretty strong card. I generally like don't like it in tempo decks, but like usually it's like still fine in those. Interesting. 5 mana pass. Surely he's not playing into Hysteria, right? I guess we just do 3 and a 2. Hysteria clears, right? Or it doesn't clear. It might actually not clear. I don't really want to play this, but I don't want to give up this guy, even though like the draw doesn't matter too much right now. I can drop a Yeti, but like that's kind of the same. But then I can do 3 and a 3 next turn.
You don't pick the wands.
Let's see. He's winning and still baby raging? Oh no no no, this is priest. Like you are not like winning versus priest. Like the game is just happening versus priest. Or I mean in general, like for 4-0 you can say I'm winning, but like that's not the point, right? Like again, like you can like win and win. You can win like opponent not doing much, and you can win like opponent top decking the exact like 2 card he needs. Like there's like winning and winning. Oh. And yeah, like you're not like winning versus priest. Like every one of these 4 games has been like not easy, right? Like we have a busted deck and like we are fighting like super hard to stick around in these games. Ramp on 6 doesn't seem that amazing. Our hand is not super rampable. Just 4 and a hero power. Deal that, there's a fair bit of buffs around. Facing priest is the worst these days. Yeah, tell me about it. We faced 6 yesterday in that warrior run, and like all of them were pretty tense.
The barons are ours.
Log this for next turn. Let's use the studies, I guess. We only have 1 drops that we wanna play with the claw machine. Take Forest Aid, I guess. Like, seriously. At least like this time we got something a little bit better, but like I don't want freaking ramp on 8 mana. It's not Druid, like literally, Pixie. That's a big scribe. Ooh, we can do Solar Eclipse, so Forest Aid, Kappa. This is gonna be amazing. This is gonna be amazing. The only game that was close-ish was the Warlock, and we were never in Fellfire range. We were rolling for everyone, this priest included. I think this is the first game that we are not in danger. Like, we were super in danger versus the Warlock. He made like a pretty big misplay, and like that put me back into the game. Just play this. If he doesn't have, I think we still drop this. Like this is like good enough. We draw 6, we get like a pretty good board. Wanna become famous? Didn't like they ban these guys? Didn't they said they banned all these like view botters and things? What else did we play? The Warrior at 0-0. We are quite a bit behind. Like we equalized it like turn 5 and then we won. The Rogue had a perfect curve from 1 to 7 and we were in a lot of danger in that game. Like he just conceded in the end. But like if he had like a little bit like worse draws, we can easily lose that game at 1 win. The Paladin also, right? Like he had like the premium 3 drop into Kings, so we were somewhat behind in that game too. Like we just found some good answers, and the Warlock we were like super behind. I think like we were like in like just because you're not at 3 HP, like that doesn't mean you're not in danger, right? Like we were at like 6 HP. Like you can have like 2 card combos. Hero Power Pass? Monka. Just drop the Scribe. More Hysteria shit. Can like do Forest Aid. 10 cards in hand. I'm gonna overdraw.
Time waits for no one.
Trying to find a decent way to play around Hysteria. I don't know if there is one. I have like some dumb turns incoming, so like we can probably beat like even 2 more Hysterias. Is MC still in? No, MC is not in. MC is not in. But there is what's his name? There is Mass Hysteria and there is Somir. Which are much worse than MC. Not Mass Hysteria, what's the name? Just, yeah, Hysteria. Yeah, there's that thing also. There's that one also. Like, winning versus Priest, smiley face.
What a tragedy! Better write this down.
That was expensive? Yeah, it was also board clear.
The path is clear for the worthy.
Shit 7. Good a shit 7. Do you I think we're fine making some more copies out of this. Can also just drop a proto. 9 plus 5, 14. Don't have lethal, right? He's gonna heal a fair bit out of this.
Put it on paper.
Gonna kill that.
Nature, beware.
Oh, we're really not in a rush. Apotheosis is gonna be kinda annoying, and I'm gonna have to kill it next turn again. I was going to say lethal, yeah, I think it's a bit off with the healing. You're never winning versus Priest until he reaches 0. That was the best. I'm gonna get the elemental again. You're not laughing. Enemies of nature, beware. Like, he should have been dead like 3 turns ago or something. Like, we have like such overwhelming like board presence, right? But like he just like finds a way to remove another board, or taunt up.
Mind if I roll need?
You have that.
Hey, got him. We got him. Like, you can say this game was easy, right? You can say this game was easy, but like we had like such a nutty opener that like if he doesn't have like an answer for a turn, he would be dead like on turn 5 or something. So, and like Priest can like win these games. Like, that's the thing with Priest. You can say like it's an easy win, but I've lost like so many like easy wins over the last like week or two. Like games that you are like probably 90%, 95% to win, and like they like stall for a turn or for another turn and for another turn, and they find like Deathwing or an Ysera or a Soul Mirror or something. So there's like always like some bullshit to get you back from a situation that you think you are like 99% to win.
I will fight with honor. Scenarius, guide me to victory.
Scenarios guide me to victory. He's gonna Priest. Can't we just he just wasted some time? Yeah, but like that's Priest, right? Like he wastes some time and then he finds like one Soul Mirror plus like Apotheosis, and suddenly he's like at 30 HP with like board. I don't know why this doesn't get you 0 mana cards. I think I've used it on 1 mana and it doesn't give you a card, which is kinda weird. Or maybe I played it in a class that doesn't have 0 mana cards, but you should still get like 0 mana minions, right? Another 1-drop on 1, right? Like this is not normal, right? Like a game, like a paladin having this is normal, but like 5 out of 6 games our opponents always starting with a good 1-drop. Like this is not normal. Might have to use this next turn.
Drink with me, friend.
Arc of the Pog. Add a dual class card to your hand. I guess we take a 4-2 here. Like, this is value, right? This is value, this is tempo.
Fellow man. No, that's not right.
We can heal this and kill it 4-5, 4-2 and a 3-4. Again, just tempo. We have this next turn. We have Bastard. We don't particularly have a... Yeah, we don't really have much of a choice, I feel. I don't think we have particularly much of a choice there. Like, I was like super thinking about it, like I have a choice.
May the light grant you peace. May the light grant you peace.
Okay, bud. So do we just do this hero power to get a clear board? I think we are fine again, like we don't really need the card right now.
I'm not red.
Enemies of nature, beware!
6.
Another test. My favorite.
Ooh, it's a good draw. Think we shall take it. It's a good top kick. It's a big boy. It doesn't mean too much versus Paladin. We told their Vibrams and like Libram of Justice is like super common in my opponents, and now it's gonna be 3 mana. Now it's going to be 3 mana.
Open yourself up to magic!
Open yourself up to magic. We drew. We drew the carvings, so the next one is Germination, which is pretty good. I still think I'll take it. I kind of want to drop this with initiative. He has the weapon, but he can't really take 5, right? So I think I want to really drop the Griffin. Germination, yeah, Germination is really good, but 1 mana 8/8 with Divine Shield is also pretty damn good. Can we get it for free too? 5, 7, I guess it doesn't matter if we get it for free. But I think we're fine with that. Hog. 0 mana 8/8 with Divine Shield and Taunt.
Just act natural.
Like, that's a silly deck. I mean, we're at 5-0, so it's like 5-0 you're kinda expecting 0 decks, but... Damn, son. Damn, son. Like, this is what I mean, like, I can't judge decks. Like, I see like their first like 5, 7 or 8 turns, and like what I'm seeing is pretty nutty usually. So, like, I don't know, like, he might have like 10 other shit cards, like... Resizing Pouch did a lot of work that game. Like, if we fall behind, it might be a different game with that Vibram and the equality. Sometimes like just a small card on the right turn like just snowballs the game so much. What is this constructed Paladin nonsense? Like, decks don't feel that broken when you have like a broken deck too, right? Like, it's all relative. When you have like a poopy deck, like that guy is gonna wipe us. Like, I think we can go like 2-3 if you have like an average druid deck.
Life shall bring victory.
Cenarius, guide me to victory.
Another priest. Can keep the carvings just in case. Keeping the Jade Blossom. I don't think we are gonna coin it, so I kinda want to find something to do on 2, even though we don't have that many 2-drops. We have this and like 3 claw machines, and this is our best card for like Primordial Explorer. I kinda want to find the 5 also, like this on 3 into into 5. Into Coin Marsh Rider, it's pretty busted. Boom, boom, boom. I don't super want an 8. I don't super want an 8, thank you. Draconic Studies on 1. Okay, he doesn't have a good 1-drop. He has like the most busted card in Priest right now. Can we coin this into some 4-drops?
We are friends now. Hello, friend.
Wow, he picked that one. Interesting. With the Scorpit, I think I'm fine with this. It delays the Marsh Hydra, but I think we're fine. Scorpion on 4, this on 4, something on 5. Yeah, with all these 4s, I think I'll take it. Yeah, you take it or you get wrecked. You take it or you get wrecked. Nice steal. That's technically 4 attack on my face. That's like kind of annoying. How did he get this from fucking Brightwing? Seriously. Like, this is what I mean, right? Games are never just that easy. Machine. Just for him a hero power, I guess. Now this is a scary game. I think like other than the previous one, which was a bit more tame, I think all the other ones were still scary. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking a bit more grim at things, but I think like the previous games were also pretty scary. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Like just tempo, 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 tempo. My favorite druid card feels good, man. My favorite druid card. Can you like calm down for a turn, please? Oh. No trade. No trade is fine. Do we Troublemaker now? 578. That buff also still pretty nasty. Troublemaker. He doesn't have a D, so it should still be fine. If it kills this, it's insane. We can do them. If I had like one more mana, I would really love Claw Machine and Bruiser. 578. He needs to find 4 damage, which is doable. But that means like this goes face 2 times. You're in my school now. Oh! Bam! Headshot. 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 My favorite druid card. I've gotten more Troublemakers in druid than in warrior. Oh. He still has an answer. Claw Machine. Or Shivara. That's not enough, buddy. Ooh. 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 Keymaster Alabastar. How shall we destroy you? How shall we destroy you? Probably just Claw Machine. It's a card. Cry, baby. Druid tier 1 PogChamp. Eating priest for breakfast. You have bested me. Like every game I'm under pressure, right? Like I know we are not getting the best like early game tempo, but like every game we're under pressure, I feel, other than the previous game. So out of the seven games, right? Out of the 7 games, like 6 I think started with like pretty good tempo. 5 of them were with like straight up like 1 drops into like 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop, whatever. And like these guys started with a bit slower, right? With the what's his name, but like the game found a way, right, to actually give pressure. I don't know what he picked. It's gonna be interesting what he picked there. I'm actually curious from the Draconic studies. Like I don't think you go with Brightwing most of the time. It's like so weird. What you get offered? Like what do you pick Brightwing over? Like he RNG'd that 4 drop that was actually putting a lot of pressure on us. We're 7-0, Baby Rage. Like I'm just commenting on the games. Like you can see it as Baby Rage, but I don't know. I don't know. I like to explain what I'm thinking about. You are welcome to see it as Baby Rage. I don't find it normal that like I think the game is more about curve, but like I still don't find it normal that like everyone has like a premium curve. I mean, it's Arena, your opponents are always going to do something. When you win games, you're doing it with a full hand of gas. This deck probably only loses to some Rio aggression. Like, are you guys like not watching like other Arena streamers? Like this is like not normal. Like people, like this is Arena, right? Yeah, this is Arena. Your deck is not perfect. You're not supposed to draw like a 1 drop and a 2 drop and a 3 drop and a 4 drop. Like I know I'm not drafting for perfect curve, but like even if you draft for perfect curve, you're not always gonna draw perfectly. Like you shouldn't curve out perfectly like every game. Like my opponent shouldn't curve out like every game, right? Like that's the weird part, right? Like it's not about like the deck or winning. Like just like look at what our opponent is doing. It's not like this, not solitaire. It's not like, oh my god, my deck is busted, I'm just winning. Like look at what people are doing. It's okay to explain. I feel like you guys like miss the point a lot of times. Like it's not yeah, like sometimes I'm just like straight up baby raging for sure, right? But it's more about like what's happening. Wait, it didn't corrupt? Ah, motherfucker! What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? It discounted like after we played it? I mean, most of my opponents curve out from like 2 to 6, maybe floating 1 mana. And also it really matters like how they float, how they curve out. Like that's also pretty big. Like I wanna do a series. Like I wanna do a series. I started to doing it, but like I can't really hide like streamers. I can't really hide streamers. Am I having any spell burst? Not really. I'll just use it. I can't really hide like streamers. What's his name? Like I wanna like show other streamers, right? And like explain, because like most people, which is kind of fine. Most people don't really show. Oh my god, I don't have tons. Most people don't really show. Don't really. How do I explain it best? Most people don't really like look at what their opponent is doing. So like if you actually look at like other streamers, you're actually gonna see that a lot of times their opponent plays a bad card or misses a turn, right? And I'm not talking about skipping turn 6. Like even turn 2 is pretty big, and like so far we didn't have like a single opponent like actually missing a turn. Can play this, but this doesn't seem worth it. I think we just do this and double trade. I wanna get the cards right now. Germination on this is probably quite big. So I don't know. I can't see all of your guys' games, right? Like you can say that everyone is curving, and it might be true. Like you might be on the same server as me. I don't have a view on that. So do we want germination before it attacks, so it's stealthed? Bump and a hero power. I think we are fine with that. We can like draw and then like double like sword equips germinate. We can also germinate on the Alabastar next turn. So I think I will just draw here.
Enemies of nature, beware!
Like I'm not saying this is a bad deck, right? I'm not saying like I'm not like lucky. Like this draft is super busted. Like I'm gonna admit when a draft is busted. Like you see what bullshit we are doing, right? Like we are kind of destroying people in some games, but like still people are carrying out. People are still like fighting it. Where are you from, my guy? I'm from Bulgaria. This guy playing 2-1 Rush and Hero Power on 3 feels like one of the biggest misturns so far. I mean, like, what can he play on 3 that challenges a 4-5, right? You, like, I guess that's not your point, right? Yeah, but you're saying that he missed a turn. But like we played a 2-3 into turn 3 4-5 with Yeti, so like he can't like out tempo that. So yeah, like he can have the rush and like let's not BM this guy too much. He can have a 2-drop, true, right? Like he can have like the rush and a 2-drop, and that's true, but you're not supposed to like curve out so well, and like a lot of times my opponents have a shit ton of like reactive stuff too, which a lot of streamers actually like cost, like which is one of the like highest ranked, right, like peoples on the leaderboard. Cost right now is saying there's not like enough reactive cards in this meta, and like my opponents you tend to find like 5-6 reactive cards in the first like 8 turns. So I don't know, like Claw Machine also should be a card that is in 25% of decks. I face it quite often on these returns. Why is this not buffed? Why is this not buffed? Rigged. We love you for the intense games. It's always fun. Yeah, I like it too, right? Like I don't want easy games. I don't want easy games, but like it's okay when you have a deck like this. When you don't have a deck like this, it's a bit awkward at times. Okay, let's get another Alabastar here.
Open yourself up
To magic. Play some things.
A clear garden for a clear mind.
Enemies of nature, beware!
And I'll play these two, I guess, also, just so I have more hand for the Alabastar things. Yesterday I managed to coin Rokara into Warmark Challenger. My opponent had double execute on 4 in the first 8 cards of their deck I was seeding. Yeah, like that's like pretty crazy, right? That's not normal, and that's like usually bad. Like he has like 2 bad cards in his hand on the curve, but like when they have like that perfect answer, to that like super strong answer of yours, right? You get tilted. Like, and when they do that like 3 turns in a row and you go like 2-3 or 3-3, like it's really super annoying, right? Like I don't think our opponents are happy facing this deck. I know, like this is a straight up busted deck. Damn, Rokara into Warmow, that's probably pretty insane also. What did you hit the Warmow into? I guess it doesn't attack too many times. Does it buff? It buffs every time, right? Every time it hits. So you probably ended up with like a 3-7 or something.
Guide me to victory.
Immortal Dock. I'm gonna keep the 3-drop. Do we keep the Twilight also? It's pretty damn strong. If I'm keeping this, I might as well keep like the Claw. Even though we have a lot of 6s and we're gonna draw. versus a mage. I want to find some 2 or a 4 if possible. Nice. It buffed each time into a 2-4 cultist, so it ended up as a 4-7. Yeah, he had a 2-4 on the board. That's... it's turn 3, so I guess it's like somewhat normal, yeah. Damn. But yeah, that's pretty busted, right? Like you end up with a 3-4 and a 4-7 on turn 3, and he has like the perfect answer to it. Oh, it came back. And we got a 2-drop. Studies on 1. Prime every time. Ooh, germination, Pog.
You don't pick the wands.
Got something to hide?
Scorpion or Initiate. For their returns, I think I still prefer Initiate. Like, he can coin a 4, but he kind of has something on the board. And we have like 3 and above next turn potentially.
The wand picks you.
No, that's not right.
That's not right. Like the weird thing is I get like more chill games at higher wins. Like the people from like 0-0 to like 4-2 or something are usually the ones that like curve out like the most like savagely, which shouldn't really be the case, I feel. Like you expect like the busted decks to be later on in the runs, but somehow I feel like I face like easier decks like the higher I go.
A charming composition.
Charming composition. So I think I'll do the taunt and the buff and kill that to protect this guy from this shitter. This and a ping kills that. I don't usually don't like playing this. A 3 mana 5/6 is pretty busted, but this is worth protecting from a pooper. Like, I played a Sunwalker on turn 3 that killed a 3 mana 4/4 with a little bit help of obviously, right? But this is also another card. Like at least it's not that common, and at least it doesn't discover a spell. It's still like crazy good in the early game. Like this is also like another card that I have like more problem than Watch Post, but at least again, right? It doesn't discover a spell. Like it's stupidly busted in the early game. Like it's straight up like souls a Watch Post, but no one is complaining about this card also. Boom. Like he probably just lost here to discard alone. Like it already killed his 3 mana 4/4 and it ate like 2 mana, and like it still needs to be answered, and it pushed for damage. Sounds like you were just fine that game. What game? What did I miss?
We'll be fine. It wasn't that.
Where that board got executed twice? I mean, like, you go from having... Like, what do you mean you were fine? Like... You go from being, like, miles ahead, right?
Open yourself. No need to worry. Magic.
I don't think that matters. It went from double execute to having condition on Sumuro, so yeah, you lost. I mean, you're super ahead, right? On turn 3, you have a 4/7 and a 3/3. Like, you still have initiative, but you go from, like, a game-winning position to, like, you just having initiative. Hero powers, not enough. 2 hero powers, kill that. I can't do that. Can't do that. Okay, so these 2 hero powers and the dragon.
Enemies of nature,
Thinking about
beware.
if there's like any way for lethal. Maybe there was. Like, I don't have to think through these games, right? Like, these games we're just like stomping people. Like the 7-0 and the 8-0 games are the easiest we've got so far. Hero Power Claw is lethal. Is Claw in the game? I actually don't know if Claw is even in the game. I think like this is pretty lethal too. Like versus a mage. 28 mana. Which might be lethal. Like, you don't want to use brain power on these games. Yeah, like you have a 3-3 and a 4-7, right? That like also keep growing. Like they're not like just a 3-3 and a 4-7. So like you're going from a winner. Like you're probably still fine, right? Like you still have the initiative, you can still play things, but yeah, like you, yeah, I don't. It's just like one of those games. Claw machine, I meant by claw. Claw machine to a 5 hero power. Ah, yeah. True. You're right. Again, like wasting brain power. Can do this into coin a smug. Potentially. I don't like the odds of this surviving if we don't coin it out, so I don't know if we should keep this, but I think we can probably try it. Like, it's not a terrible keep. And it's a potentially kind of game winning. Yeah, I don't think this is surviving. That into coin smug into spectral senior. Doubt it's gonna survive, but we have something for 3, 4, 5, 6. We find something for a curve, and if it lives, it's amazing. Woo. Pick the crab boy. Interesting. Are we gonna win the game on turn 3? This is also pretty busted. I rated this super high. I mean, yeah, it's still good enough unless he gets the 2 damage wacky, which is every time. Oh, not every time. Not every time, PogChamp. He can still find a way to kill it. He found a way to kill it. The 6 layers of the RNG. The 6 layers of RNG. I don't think I want another solar eclipse too much. I think we just get a bug beamer, just in case. So retail time. This guy is really all in on that thing going fast. I mean, if you have sword eater, like that shouldn't be a hard turn. Scorpion. That was a play. Why does he want it on 2 on turn 5? No idea what was that play. No idea what was that play. Like, he wasted like so much resources to keep this alive, and like he just like passed turn 4. It was like so weird. He definitely doesn't have my deck from yesterday with like the 10 for 4 drops. Or he drew like super weird. Oh. Like, why didn't you play that like last turn if you just skip the turn? He expected me to play AoE, I guess. So, like, this is what I mean, right? Like, facing like this guy at 9-0, like, he might still have a busted deck or something, but so far I'm really not liking his plays at all.
We're being attacked.
Drop a 6 and chill. Next time we can do like 4 and a 3, or 4 and a 3 and a bug beam. Can like just kill it and push some more. Just 4 and a 2. It's a bit less clean, and I use up a removal, but I wanna push the damage. Let's see what we get out of this, I guess.
You don't pick the wands.
Pog.
This'll make the pain go away.
We have the Jades. Can still do this and this. Might have a bro. Might be a bro warrior. I haven't seen much of bro. Turn 1 shuffle. Yeah, a bit too late. 1 mana, 1/1 PogChamp.
You've got me fired up.
So full tempo. Or we can play at a bit slower with the smug. I think I'll play at a bit slower with the smug. We are super ahead.
We'll be fine. It wasn't that.
The wand picks feet.
We are super ahead. We didn't find the busted cards this game, like we were playing more of a arena game. But we found a pretty solid curve.
In my school now.
You're in my school now. These four health minions don't bode too well.
Well played.
Take pride in your skill. No need to worry. Fine. It wasn't that.
Take pride in your skill. Ooh, these guys have like new voice lines. I haven't used the emotes. I have to use some of the emotes actually. Like, he had a troublemaker, right? But he did, like, this is a game that like perfectly like showcases like how different games are, right? From like the first like 5-6 games and like this game. Like this guy, like he like played some stuff, right? And then like skipped 2 turns, and then like he played a troublemaker. Sure, like his deck mightn't be insane, but like he played kind of bad. Like he might not have options, but I still don't like that like super going all in. Even though if he doesn't kill that 2-3, he's in a lot of trouble. So maybe he has to do that play. It's really weird. If he doesn't kill like this card, he's in a shit ton of trouble, right? Like we have turn 3, what's his name, Smug Senior, right? And then like he's in a lot of trouble. So I can kind of see the pattern there, that he wanted to really kill this, but then like turn 4 he didn't kill the Scorpit. Like it's coming into what, into turn 5. Like, is your Rancor gonna, I guess like he's hoping that I just play a bunch of like smoke things and like he just wipes everything. It's so optimistic, but I can kind of see that too. But I don't know, like the game we just destroyed him. So it's so different when they don't have the nut start. This is what I wanted to say. Hey there, grapefruit use. So you see, I'm going to say he had options. He had options, right? But like, if we play a turn 3, 5, 7 with taunt, like, does he have options from that point?
For Doomhammer. Cenarius, guide me.
So I can kind of see like both sides. Like you see it from only our side, but like I don't know what is in his hand. Even though with like 2 discovers, I don't know what they have to be to pick Crab Rider from the first one, right? I don't super like that one from the start. That was like weird, like he tempoed that out, even though like again like it kinda was like a makeshift answer to my 2-3 that could have just won him the game. So It's kind of hard to judge these kind of games, but in the end of all things, he didn't really do much. Germination on this might be good enough. Like, this is how dumb this card is. Like, a 4-mana version of it is probably fine also. Found a Yeti. What does Resizing Pouch offer on turn 1? Actually nothing, I think. I think it doesn't give you anything when you have 0 mana, which is kind of weird. Okay, you have the high ground. You have the high ground, Anduin. Give up, Anduin. I have the high ground. If you don't draw anything playable next turn, this is gonna be a bit sad. 1, 2, 3, 4 of our 6 biggest cards. On turn 4. 2 damage wacky. Wow, sometimes not 2 damage wacky. Deskimp and Morok Tiny Fin. No, it actually, I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Like, I played it once and it didn't give me anything on 0. Created by Scorpid, smiley face. Fuck! Fuck game! 5 out of my 7 most expensive cards on turn 5. Feels okay, man. And I don't even have a spell. Does it? Can we get like 2 of these guys in our face if I germinate it? Ah, fucking game. Scorpid wins another one. Scorpid wins another one. It looks like mid-range decks are the strongest right now.
Sword, shield, axe. What do you need?
Use that card. Let's remove that. Let's remove that before things get weird. Damn, that's like 3 and a 4. It might be good enough, right? Even without the corrupt. Battleground card. Have you actually played it on 1 mana camo? Ooh, that's scary. That's scary. I guess I just played a Keymaster. Feels like he has a shit ton of removal, but that still gives me a card, so I think I'm fine playing it. Open yourself up to magic, and it corrupts this, so if he waits... Oh! Okay, you motherfucking top kicker. You motherfucking top kicker. I just thought that's what happens. Yeah, I thought also, but I think I played it once and it actually didn't give me something. Like, you just waste the card. You motherfucking top kicker. And you get the taunt totem, so we can't attack that. So this gives me Jade Blossom. We don't super want Jade Blossom. It's a card that we get rid of out of our hand, but it's kind of poopy turn. Decent Germination. Next time we can do Scribe and Germination. No, we can't. I think I'm fine playing 2 8/9s here. I hope he doesn't have like another devolving missiles. I don't super want to play into that, but what's my other play? Scorpid and Drake and Chill. We still have 4 cage targets for Germination, even though this is probably the best one. We get like so wiped if he has devolving or like discovers another devolving. But everything else is like super slow. That card is also pretty damn dumb. Like small meteor for 4 mana. Hey there, ice cream. Okay. Can discover a spell and kill this and kill that. Keep the heck for something bigger. This seems good enough. Can corrupt this card. I guess this corrupts it, so we have more removal for next turn. Would be nice to kill the totem too. Guardian animals. We have Twilight Runner. Marsh Hider doesn't work. Like getting Twilight Runner. Oh, and a Scorpion. Power the Wild. No. Pride's Fury. We have like Scribe. So this could be okay, but Guardian Animal seems pretty good. Gets us closer to like Marsh Hiders and stuff too. You can also like kill the totem, but I don't think it's doing much right now. 10-0 Druid, yeah, Druid is really good. Druid is really good, Kappa. Like you just have to get this kind of deck. You just have to get this kind of deck. So this gets like 2 cards out of our deck that draws 2 more cards and they are Russian removal. 10 mana. What's 10 mana? Environmental. Plus. Tidal Surge, okay. Okay. For a second there I thought I drew the Scorpion. Who says druids discovers are bad, Fixie? Who said good enough for everyone? What a combo, yeah. Can hex something 2 times. He's really good at finding Taunt Totem.
Tragedy. Better write this down.
Okay. You have stuff. 9 cards. Still gonna be down to 9 cards.
Enemies of nature.
Ooh. Two and a 1. And a 4. Seems fine for this turn. Guess we played a bigger one.
We'll be fine. It wasn't that big. You've got me fired up.
boom, boom. Look at that stack hand. Yeah, he's dealing with it pretty okay so far. Like, we still have tank in the gas, but... This is what you get at 10-0, right? Like, just to-do. This is like constructed game, like, from, like, some time ago.
That's an upgrade. Probably.
Really, you're gonna kill that? Like, every card he's played is, like, straight up nutty, but so is ours. So is ours. I don't really want to give him cards right now, like we have the advantage. 6 and a 4.
What to
3-4 and a hero power seems better.
do? I'm not ready.
This might have charge, sure, but like that doesn't really matter.
Wild.
Enemies of nature, beware!
It's quite clearing my board like every freaking turn. Bigger hand wins. Still have a Proto Drake, we still have a Claw Machine. We still have Resizing Pouch, which is kind of busted. I'm just trying to keep like a few cards on board to play as scenarios. Nice try, buddy. Nice try, buddy.
You don't pick the wands.
Actually, I'm
Nice try, buddy. Could have like played this. Damn. We should have started with that. Always discover first, chat. We could have gotten another Hex into our deck, even though I don't think it particularly matters, but like, I don't think it's gonna quite get to fatigue. Oh, weapon.
What a tragedy. Better write this down.
This ancient.
The wand picks you.
Hum. How is that a Knight 7? Doesn't say it's buffed from anything. Ooh, wow. Created by. Like, Marsh Pawn, it's fine, right? Like, Marsh Pawn and Twist, it's not freaking neutral. It's still a busted card, but a Twist, it's not a... A Twist, it's not a... What's name, right? A Twist, it's not a neutral one, and a Twist, it's not poison. We do our spell. This is gonna draw us Resizing Pouch. Like, he's still in the damn game, this guy. Ooh, we can actually do some Jade Blossoms. Do we want some Jade Blossoms? Sword equips and more Jade Blossoms into our deck.
What to do?
Probably not yet. What do I have left? Proto Boy, Raider, Battle Guard, and Pouch. Most of those are pretty good. Okay, at this point. Is Bloodlust still a card? Can he do like double Bloodlust? Is that enough for 4 times 12, 24, 28? It's still not enough? It's not? Add some spells into your deck. Yeah, I don't super want it this turn. Even though this is probably not gonna die this turn. but it's a fun. I kind of want to draw the Proto Drake and the resizing pouch before I put stuff into my deck. Hey Javirio, that's not quite working yet. I'll try to figure it out tomorrow. Make it work. See if we can make it work.
Is it cold in the shadows?
This guy just doesn't stop. This guy just doesn't stop. Wow, like all of his deck, right? Like this deck we can judge. Like this is probably the worst card in his deck so far. Like Marsh Spawn, like a bunch of created by, premium 3-drops, draw weapon, good weapon, what's his name? Fountain.
Enemies of nature, beware!
So lucky. Yeah, like you need this deck, right? Like he's going like toe to toe. Like we've drawn like 2 more cards and like he's keeping up with us. Fuck. Ooh, there's our boy. Okay, you can go out now. You can get out. You can get out now. There's our boy. Hit him in the face. 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 Never in the face. Never in the face, baby rage. We did it, boys. We defeated him. Let me do my J things. Let me do my J things. There's no removal cards in the game, chat. There's no removal cards in the game. Like people complain there's no removal cards in the game. Like this guy removed like so much, right? He top decked the Hex into the Alabastar. He has what's his name? Dunk Tank. He has two of the mechs, the 3/2 Divine Shield Rush. He has a Marsh Spawn. He has a weapon. He has a fountain. Like literally, like more than half of the cards he played were just like straight up removal. The move that gave you the game was Alabastar at 7. Yeah, he had a Proto Drake too, right? So, like, even though he top geared the perfect answer for the Alabastar, like, we get the Hex for his Proto Drake, which might have been trouble. 2 Claw Machines, like, he had, like, so much freaking damage from hand. Even though it got Hexed, yeah. Like, it's a fine trade for us, right? We lose, like, 3 mana on that exchange. He loses, like, 7 on the Proto Drake. Okay, last boss. Can we get a Queen Sleep Druid, boys? Can we get a Queen Sleep Druid? Let's go. Last boss. Sometimes we get too greedy. I know I probably wouldn't have done it with the Alabastar. We were in a good spot, right? So I don't know. Like sometimes I played them a little bit too slow, but I think we balanced like tempo and everything like pretty well. Javi Rio subscribed at tier 1. Thank you very much, Javi. Thank you very much. Nice to see you back. I haven't seen you in a while. Are you like still checking out like Amaza streams? Eat Dan Ice Cream. Thank you for the follow, Ice Cream. Appreciate it. Oh, bastard. Yeah, he's definitely a bastard. And not see, like that's probably another Bulgarian. That's, or maybe it could be a Russian, I guess. It probably is the same in Russian. We don't want the 6/6 kicks hand. Yeah, but no Hearthstone. I'm keeping up with Thais and Savish. Savish does Battlegrounds, right? Thais is still like mostly into Constricted, so interesting mix you have. Okay, let's not give him a card for no reason. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Jade Blossom, boys. Here we go. Here we go. Let's do some ramping. Let's do some ramping. We do some ramping or we do a Scorpet? This is a bit annoying, but he might want to coin this. That's gonna put him even more behind. We play a 5 into coin Hydra. It's pretty good. I'm trying to keep up with Arena, but I can't reach more than 7 wins. It can be pretty rough if you're getting some poopy decks offered. I've been having a pretty hard time at the start of this meta. Like, we found our way a little bit, even though we started with like 1 win today. This is kind of as good as like the Raider, but this like might wreck him somehow. Even though gets the shield off, it's probably fine. This dies easily. This still has like 6 health. Might save us some damage. We have like 3 and a 3. We can still coin Hydra next turn. We have options. Last pre-patch I was clearing 7 wins very regularly, but I've hit a lot of like 2 and 4 wins runs recently. Feels bad, man. I was like really stuck in a like a really poopy place for a lot of times, and like I talked about it yesterday that like I bought the pre-patch actually this time, and I don't know how much it's paying off, but I'm getting some really good decks right now. Bump, 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 bump. Okay, face this. Probably okay too, since he pings. Since he pings, I think I'll go 3 and a 3. If we find there's... Gets like a pretty good value out of this card, but it's probably fine. Oh my god, we have this and this, but the Hydra is not gonna survive. Let's see what we... There is... It's still fine. I'm gonna think about it. Lunar Eclipse I was thinking about that kills this thing. I just found the spell. I don't really want to use the Lunar Eclipse this turn. This, and this. Like, it's still like 11 mana combo. You have to like find a way to survive.
What do you seek?
I seek, I don't know what I seek. It's not Arbor Up, so it's always Lunar Eclipse. The point is like, what do we do? We can like just give him this and let him like find a way to deal with it.
Time waits for no one.
I like it. Like, he had a pings or double trades. He found a removal, but I want to keep the Hydra for something more impactful. And this is like really good when we have like Solar Eclipse and Germination already in hand. We're gonna get an 8-drop there. I have the same problem as well. Started with 3 back-to-back 12 wins. Wow. Thought, wow, I'm gonna be very high this month. Then I totally crashed with runs between 3 and 5. Yeah, I feel like there's like a lot of situations where the game kind of just decides what happens. Can you stop finding like removal? He just has 3 Ruined Orbs. He just has 3 Ruined Orbs. Casually with this guy. Okay, he trades. That's good. That's good. It's still unlikely this survives, but he still has to find a way to deal with it. Somewhat interesting. We can coin the Lunar Eclipse to get rid of the spell power, even though I don't think the spell power really matters for too much cards. Like, he either has a Fireball or not. I guess Flame Strike. I think we're okay with Flame Strike. At 11-0, prepare to be amazed. Yeah, the power of creation, man. The power of creation. The power of creation, and he has 2 Star Skyers also. Okay. 3, 2, and hero power. Don't need the draw at this point. We can do our own, what's his name? We can do our own grand finale next turn. We can do this into lunar equips, this and this. Are you prepared, boys, for a druid grand finale? Are you prepared for a druid grand finale? We have to start with the coin also.
What to do? What to do?
This might hurt.
Fucker. Ooh, okay. Still doesn't kill that. That's good. That is good. He bumps into it. Interesting. Motherfucker! You're just gonna top deck a 0 mana 6/6 taunt. Must be nice. Must be nice. Okay, let's go. Wait, it doesn't work, right? No. No, it doesn't work. Ah, fuck. Why did I think I have, like, so much mana? We still do. Okay, it doesn't work. Monka hum. So just hero power pass. Why did I think I have, like, so much mana? This goes up to 4. It's not double discount. We can get a 2/2 here, but that doesn't do much, so I'm just gonna hero power and hope this leaves, I guess. I mean, it's still the play, right? I don't think we really have another play, and hope he doesn't have another fireball. Conjures? Oh my god. Oh my god! No! No, 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 no! No, 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 no. Ah! Ah! Created by! Seriously! He's gonna top deck the taunt. He's gonna create the Conjurer's Calling. Ah! Fucking game, dude. Fucking game. Seriously.
Enemies of nature, beware!
Like, you can't be that, man. You can't be that. If he doesn't get, we have a clear, right? If he doesn't top deck the taunt, we have a clear, and he doesn't get the Conjurer's Calling. That's what it takes, boys. That's what it takes. And he high rolls into the card that kills it, right? Like, he has another chance. I mean, the quality of 8 drops, I think it's pretty high. So, like, there's Grom. He got like he got our Kier. He got like Coilfang. I don't know. I think that there are like decent odds. But it's not also like he got like exactly Coilfang, right? That just like deletes the 8/8 and summons a 5/8 on top of that. And then on the second Conjurers he gets like Grom and that thing. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Where else you gonna see that bullshit? He just... Dude, you can't make this shit up, right? Like, he draws the freaking spell power guy. He draws 2 Star Scryers. He draws 3 Ruined Orbs. He discovers a Fireball. And he discovers, like, there's still like secrets in this discover pool. There's still like poopy cards. He discovers Fireball, Conjurer's Calling, and like who knows what other bullshit. And then he top decks like the 0 mana 6/6 taunt on top of that. And Butter Boy, oh my god, that was a game. Crazy shit, yeah. Damn, son. We are so winning that game. We are so winning that game. It's the power of creation, boys. The power of creation. Wow, fucking dirty mage. I thought I had the mana. Okay, let's see. The Druid Mirror.
Guide me to victory.
Let's see how the Druid Mirror goes. We are not prepared to face Token Druid, like, but I don't think there's like a way to beat Token Druid right now. Okay, we have the ramp. We have a 2-drop. Like, without swipe, without Starfire, you just don't deal with Token Druid, right? Like, you just have to like do board. So let's see what he does. Okay, pass on 1 is pretty good. Pass on 1 is quite good. Ramp into Scribe, into Germination with Drake. Seems good. Doesn't quite make the curve, but sure. We might ramp again next turn. Is it weird as it seems? It's a 3 mana 2/2 that ramps us, right? Like the second one is actually okay. Even though we don't have the hand for it quite now, but like we should draw something. We have like 2 claw machines, we have Alabastar, Hydra, Proto Drake, Protector, right? Like Scorpid, Resizing Pouch. Like half of our deck is like premium shit. There's the Scorpid.
Enemies of nature, beware!
7 mana versus 3 mana. 7 mana versus 3 mana. Still has the coin, right? So he can play a 5-drop here.
The demon seed grows in power.
It's a 1/1 kick W. So we probably want to drop this thing this turn. He can do germination things also, but we have Hydra. Can do 4 and a 3. He might get to kill that. I think I'll just drop the Scribe for this turn. The 5/8 is a bit of a problem, but like I guess... Yeah, the 5/8 is a bit of a problem. I think we make him find an answer. Maybe I just play the Drake also. 4 and the Drake actually is also pretty big. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I like that. I want the taunt. It can like protect the Hydra potentially next turn if we play it. Like if the Hydra survives, it's just GG. Okay. We have a game, boys. We have a game. We have a game over here. So I think we just Hydra and kill that and chill. See if we can find a way to deal with the Hydra. Can also kill that. I guess we just kill it. Yeah, he can like find more of this shit. Just clear the board. Can have buffs also. Oh, that's a Proto Drake. That's a Proto Drake. And we have a Germination. He's at 6 mana too also, right? Like, he can play a 5/6 here. Sure, bud. Sure, bud. Give me Solar Eclipse next turn. Give me Solar Eclipse next turn. Like, not like we super need it, but just for the hell of it. Just for the hell of it, give me a Solar Eclipse. Now Silas? Yeah, that's a way we can lose, sure. Sure, it's turn 7. But I don't particularly have a play around that, right? If you get one of the eclipses out of this, that's also pretty nutty. I don't know how much I want to play a 6 into this. Considering he's playing like 2-3 mana behind, like we went first and we ramped like 2 times, like he's holding on pretty well for a class that doesn't have reactive cards. Sure eclipse one time. Sure eclipse one time. Twilight Runner. Okay, so eclipse and smug. Do we trade into the poison guy? Probably no need.
We'll be fine. It wasn't that.
Like he kills. I guess he kills the taunt, so maybe we still wanna trade in there. Yeah, okay. Talking about Silas, one of the worst 7 drops for our situation. War mark? Oh, germination, okay. Fucking Scorpion. No, what's name?
Get in there and fight, maggot.
It's okay. Surprised he kills that. Another one. Another one. It's not a great turn we did. So I think we look for something. It's not terrible also. We need like 1 damage to kill this. Let's see if we can get something, like any buff or whatever. Iron bark? Carvings? Carving seems good to wipe this board. Now we can play Proto Drake much more safer. Yeah, thank God we cleared. Like if I'll get on. I thought it's another Mice Hydra. Another 12er, boys. God damn it. Freaking mage, man. Freaking mage. Freaking mage ruined the 12-0. Freaking mage. We went first quite a bit again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 versus 7. Okay, this is a bit more balanced than the previous game. Freaking mage. Freaking mage. Well done. Thanks guys. Quite a fun run. Quite a fun run. I enjoy like, I mean, you don't usually get this kind of decks with Druid, but when you get some good cards, like Druid is kind of fun to play. Like, I think we could have like maybe it's not a 12, right? If we don't have like some of the late game, but like this is like such a different draft from what we got yesterday. Like check out the deck from yesterday. And I don't think like the one yesterday was like that bad, but just like card quality is like so different. Considering, like, yeah, this is like so lighter, right? Like this is so like it has like 1 card over 5 mana. Just like compare decks. Just compare decks, right? And this is like much more tempo-y, and this is why I feel like tempo doesn't quite matter as much, as long as you can do like some broken stuff. It still had Germination and like Solar Eclipse, but other than that, it's like such a different deck. And like again, like considering like the card quality, Heart Arena thinks like these decks are like relatable in card quality. Like this is a 67, this is like a 70, right? This is like 2.5 points away from each other, like. And it's miles apart, right? Which this is why like Heart Arena is not like super reliable, but it's kind of like something. But it's all miles apart. What was the tier score? Yeah, sub 70. Like compared to the one yesterday, it's so different. It's so different. Thanks for the GGs, guys. Appreciate it. Get your cameras out for the Twitter. Getting some good 12 wins these days. 2 Jade Blossoms, and the Jade Blossoms did work, right? We might be behind that game if we don't like ramp up so hard, right? Like we ramped up 2 times, we didn't like super the tempo, and like he still like kept up, removed, and like built the board. Which if he got like Darbar up this turn, like we might like still lose this game. And we had like some really nutty turns, right? Like Proto Drake into 4 mana Proto Drake. Pretty awesome run. Let's see what we get for our rewards. Let's see what we get from the rewards. 240 gold again for 12. We got like 3 12s in the last like 3 days, and 2 of them were 245 gold, like which is pretty much the minimum. Freaking cycle of skill. I haven't drafted this yet. How's my average? It's pretty high right now, even though today we ended up with what, 6.5 out of 2 turns, but it's my highest I've had in a while. Fortune the Baron 6.7. The start was really bad. The start of the expansion was really bad. Actually don't have like a few runs recorded there, so it's probably even lower than that. But over the last week we have 8 win average out of like 11 arena runs, which is pretty nutty. Demon Hunter 2 runs with 9 win average. Druid 2 runs with 8 win average. Hunter with a 9. Paladin is ruining us with 5. Warlock is ruining us with 2 runs with 4.5. And Warrior we have like 2 runs with like 11 average. 9 with Rogue, so our last like week is pretty